Good afternoon. We're live now. This is Randy Kervin and in Kirksville, Missouri, and this is Rant and Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group for a Tuesday, baby. That's the reason it's 4 p.m. And if I lean back, you'll notice it dimmed a little. Hopefully, the audio will be all right on this. We've got one person out there, and there is a 1 second delay on the chat room. All right. I'm going to kind of hit on this one story today, and then I've got something to talk about before I get through. But what the first story that I was studying last night, and I didn't get enough time to get enough details on it. What is going on in the big cities with flash mob crime, walking into stores and openly stealing as a group? We're talking about luggage and high end items, drugs, syringes, and then they're being resold on the internet. Uh, Crime caught on camera, and according to the, I believe it was in the San Francisco Bay Area, the store owners say the police are never there. So I want to, before I go on with a story like that, I want to get more details tonight when I view my programs. All right. Troubling news, and the COVID cases are rising again, 92,000 new cases per day, a number that hasn't been seen since April of last year. So things are catching up in areas. I believe I heard Michigan's about to get overwhelmed in their hospital systems again. Hello, Dolores Grant. And hey, Stanley Lou. Glad to have both of you here. Let's see. And Grace has requested that I get this over with. She's in there working on dinner right now. More subpoenas from the January 6th Select Committee yesterday, including Roger Stone and Alex Jones. Rhymes kind of, don't it? And three others in their involvement in the Stop the Steal rally on January 6th. Roger Stone said he wasn't there that day, that he had no knowledge about it. That's bullshit. I heard that he was at the war room in the Willard Hotel in D.C. the day before, so he didn't know about anything. Yeah, both need to be in jail, Dolores. Uh, and I hope I'm pronouncing it. D. Lois. All right. Maybe that's closer to being correct. All right. The jury in the Unite the Right civil trial is in its third day of deliberation in Charlottesville, Virginia. And that civil trial is the way that we chase these people back under the rocks because they couldn't even afford their own attorneys. Hello, Carol. They couldn't even afford their own attorneys, so they were representing themselves, and that usually is not a good idea. But they have made it to 3 days of deliberation, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that one, and of course, we're going to be keeping an eye on the Ahmaud Arbery trial. Is now gone into deliberation. I feel sure by now. I got to view earlier the instructions from the judge. Hello, Sherry. All right. Yeah, finally catching a live show. Good to see you, Sherry. Sherry is the provider of masks that Grace and I have throughout the COVID. Okay. And two Fox contributors have quit after Carlson's special that he had about January 6th, which is full of a bunch of conspiracy theories, lies, and, try to help spread the big lie. Well, they've had enough of it, so they quit. All right. Get on down through here. I've got a Grace in there that will get upset if I carry on too much today. Environmental injustice in communities in South New Orleans region. 150 companies pollute the air, and families of color.
Dinner's almost done.
All right. Thank you. She is keeping an eye on me today. Families of color are suffering from cancer at an alarming rate, and the federal and the state government does nothing about this. So at least now it's getting some more attention. It should have had a lot more attention than it's had so far. That's not right. They put it in. Families of color live in the area. We already know that many of the black families have asthma, their children. And now we're finding out that whole families are coming down, having cancer of all kinds. All right, that's what I like to see. Everybody communicating with each other. And I thought this was interesting last night. Sawed-off shotguns have been illegal in the U.S. since 1934, and you cannot possess a shotgun or a rifle with a barrel less than 18 inches in length, according to the 1934 Firearms Act. Certain firearms described as any other weapons, machine guns, firearm mufflers, and silencers. And then an inventor found a way around that law, which a shotgun revolver, which can be loaded with shotgun shells or very large caliber hollow point bullets or very large caliber bullets. The man charged with carrying a loaded firearm to the Capitol on January 6th. The man was 56 years old, I believe, from Indiana, charged with carrying a loaded firearm to the Capitol on January 6th, told investigators that if he had found Speaker Pelosi, you'd be here for another reason. His name is Mazur, allegedly carried a Taurus revolver known as the Judge, which is capable of firing shotgun shells, and two of which were in the chamber of the gun when they caught him, along with 3 hollow point bullets, and it was Capitol Police that apprehended him. But I guess they made note of it because he wasn't arrested until March 29th. He admitted if he had found Nan, as he called her, he would have killed her and he would have surrendered. And he's sure that some would have seen him as being some kind of hero. Crazy times we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. As hardcore QAnon believers, regular old conspiracy theories converged in Dallas yesterday to be there for the 58th year since November 22nd, 1963, when JFK was assassinated in Dealey Plaza. To see him resurrected yesterday. You can't make this shit up. I mean, damn. And they've been hanging around for close to 20 something days. They've been hanging around for all these resurrected dead people, celebrities, and politicians. I will be there in a minute, Grace. You go ahead and do yours. I'll get mine. Oh, now she's interrupting my line of thought. I'll just end this one with a quick little thing about the new Facebook page out there, Randy's Corner. That's I'm in partnership with Jay North. If you don't know who Jay North is, Jay North played Dennis the Menace from 1959 to 1963. And we have partnered to get these groups out here for stuff like we do, as far as the Blue Dot family and progressives taking back what should be our country and democracy. So I just thought I would let y'all know who I'm working with on that. And I've decided it's a public group right now, but in about 3 days, it should change to private. And that way, members have told me they would feel more comfortable. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Brenda. Like I was saying, I've got to end this one. I've got to keep peace in this family. And I will leave you with resist, persist, and I insist. In particular, today, we have got to have more feet on the ground. We have to change people like cinema. We have to have voting rights, or we're going to end up in an autocracy. I prefer living in the democracy I grew up in, and I damn hope we can hold on to it. A democratic republic, if you can hold on to it. And that's exactly what we're going to have to do. We have to keep letting them know that who cares about a filibuster, that the Republicans change when they want to change it. But a moderate Democrat, or two of them actually, don't want to change the filibuster for anything. And I don't want to even talk about the history of that. That goes back to Jim Crow and everything else. So I'll just let y'all go at this time. I'll be at the meeting later on this evening. So have a great evening, all of you. And like I said, we'll stay on this. I will always be out here. I appreciate any support that you can throw my way. And I will see you later. Have a good one. And like, share, subscribe if you're new, and share this shit. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Share this shit, please.